requested, Doctor.
Perfect. So how are you, Tina?
I've been fine, Doctor. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Well, I guess the word's gotten out. Nothing fuels a rumor mill like a surgeon being exposed to end-stage AIDS in the middle of an operation. It's definitely cramping my style.
Why don't you give it a break, Hotshot?
Excuse me?
Robin was gracious enough to give you a second, even a third chance, and to share you pay her back by hitting on some nurse in front of her? Look, I obviously have no room to criticize given my past, but I can see what you're doing even if you can't. You're sabotaging your relationship with Robin because you're afraid that you may have...
No, I don't.
Look, when I left for surgical clinic, I thought you'd finally grasped how lucky you were to have her. You're just making the same mistakes I'm making.
You don't understand.
Look, stop defending him. You're a compulsive skirt chaser. It's gonna cost you.
Well, don't worry, Dad. My skirt chasing days are over.
No, I don't know why I'd waste my breath.
He got back from the clinic and he didn't have time to tell you.
Yeah, Patrick's on his worst behavior. What's wrong with my son? Why can't he appreciate what he's got?
Patrick may be infected with HIV. Patrick was stitching up a bleeder in emergency surgery on an AIDS patient. He accidentally pricked his finger with a needle. He refused to stop and flush the cut.
So the patient would have died.
He kept working and he saved her life.
How long did that take?
Several minutes. He cleaned up as soon as he could. He went on post-exposure prophylactics the same day.
Yeah, I'm familiar with PEP protocol. It's highly effective if it's begun right away.
But it doesn't change the reality. Patrick was exposed to the blood of an end-stage AIDS patient.
Your surgery went well. I took care of the edema and released the intracranial pressure.
In other words, your operation was a success, but your patient's still gonna die regardless. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Look, I was rude. But basically, you just wasted your time.
That's what they paid me for.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Better, I guess.
Good. It's nice to see you awake and alert.
Nice of you to notice. The other doctor wasn't here like 30 seconds.
Well, his lab notes say that you're doing well.
Yeah, well, he needs to work on his bedside manner.
Dr. Drake is dealing with a lot right now.
Yeah, well, he ain't the only one. I mean, he's a doctor anyway. He needs to keep his problems out there in the hall.
Okay, I apologize for him if he upset you.
He was the one acting like he was upset. I mean, what is it anyway? Is it that I don't have insurance? Or is it because of the AIDS?
No, he's the one that kept you from getting transferred to county. April, he saved your life.
You know, what's left of it?
Look, something happened during your surgery.
What, did they leave a sponge in? Don't bother, okay? Just pick it up during the
Dr. Drake
autopsy.
pricked his finger with a needle that was covered in your blood. He was exposed. Dr. Drake's bedside manner is lousy on a good day. You can't really expect it to improve in this kind of situation.
He was pretty decent considering. Be nice to him, okay? You have no idea what he's up against.
Actually, I do. I am HIV positive.
Patrick, I'm so sorry. I had no idea Robin just told me.
Don't look so worried. It's not the end of the world.
How you feeling?
I'm on PEP protocol, so my odds are good.
But how are you?
Well, look on the bright side. At least it happened after you needed part of my liver.
We drop the witty banter for 5 minutes and have a real conversation. You're my son. You've been exposed to a life-threatening illness. I'm worried about you.
I'm not terminal, Dad. You don't have to treat me like it.
I heard the PEP side effects can be pretty brutal.
Yeah, well, it gives me a good excuse for my lousy bedside manner. It's tough to be all warm and fuzzy when you're about to puke.
Hey, might be able to help you with that. Maybe my years spent getting plastered weren't completely wasted. Came up with the perfect cure for hangover.
I'm not dealing with a hangover, Dad.
Throwing up is throwing up. 5 drops of Tabasco and orange juice, raw egg, black pepper, washed down with black coffee and a B complex.
I don't think so.
And you're obviously not sick enough yet. Believe me, when the nausea kicks in, you'll try anything.
That's reassuring.
So Robin told me that you kept working after you got stuck.
Any doctor would have done the same.
As usual, you're wrong.
Thanks, Dad.
I've never been more proud of you in my life.
Robin Scorpio.
Can this wait like 5 minutes? You know what? Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine, okay?
I can come back if it's a bad time.
No, he's fine. He's good. Bernie was just leaving. It's okay. We'll take care of him. Yeah, it's fine.
You were obviously in a meeting. I should have called. It's just something happened, and I think you're the only person who could understand.
Well, your numbers don't look bad. Swelling's gone down. T cells are holding.
Dr. Scorpio told me what happened during the surgery. I'm sorry.
Wasn't your fault.
Look, you didn't have to do the surgery. You didn't have to do the operation. You could have sent me to county.
You would have died in the ambulance. Anyway, you told us you had AIDS. We took all the necessary precautions. We're gonna monitor your viral load. Keep an eye out for pneumonia.
My boyfriend swore he was clean, you know.
You don't have to tell me this, April.
I believed him even though I knew he was shooting meth. You can't never get rid of that stuff, you know. He really did try. It's a funny thing. You got exposed trying to save me. I got exposed trying to save him. Trusted the whole medical thing. I trusted love. I was being safe, you know. It's just that we didn't always use condoms. Anyway, a couple of summers ago, I had a job, but I started getting too tired to show up. Then I caught this cold I couldn't shake. Didn't want to hassle with the public clinics and stuff, so.
That's reality when you don't have health insurance.
You know, I was a couple of weeks away from getting insurance on my job, you know? But, I didn't make it. They fired me for absenteeism. I mean, I don't blame them. Guess it doesn't matter anyway. Because I wasn't going to go get the test either way. Then my boyfriend, he got high one night. We got in a big old fight about it. I ain't talking about yelling and screaming either. And we ended up at Mercy Hospital. They tested both of us and they found the AIDS. A couple of days later, he walked out and I haven't seen him since.
We might be able to help you.
We both know that it's too late for me.
We'll do the best we can to get you as well as we can.
Thank you. So what's up with you and Dr. Scorpio?
Let me get this stuff to the lab.
You seem really worried about you. This fatigue is like the worst part, you know? It's like it just hits you.
Just get some rest. Be back to check on you later.
Patrick wanted to operate. He knew that there was a risk because the woman had end-stage AIDS, but he didn't care. He even fought to keep her from getting transferred to county. And when he stuck himself with an infected needle, he kept working. He finished the surgery and he saved her life. Immediately after, he was put on a protocol, drugs that weren't around when Stone got sick. Not that he would have even known to take them.
Obviously, you're scared for Patrick.
It's just so surreal, you know? I mean, Patrick is assuring everyone that he's fine, he's working. Alan has taken over his case, and he's being the perfect, calm doctor. I mean, he has so much more to offer him than he did to Stone.
You know, sometimes what you feel and what you're feeling and what you know are completely different.
Yeah. That's it. In my head, I know that his chances are really good. But when I look at him, all I see is Stone. I'm 17 and I am terrified for him. And there still is no cure for AIDS. And I could lose him just like I lost Stone.
You tried the hangover cure, didn't you?
Everything except for the raw egg. I'd rather not die of salmonella.
I don't blame you. You look a lot less green.
Either that, or I'm getting used to the medication.
I've got the results of your first blood test.
Patrick isn't Stone. You weren't 17. You are living proof that HIV does not have to be a death sentence.
Patrick says that I hide behind HIV, that I use it as an excuse not to get close. Maybe he's right. I don't know, but he hides too. He does this whole womanizing doctor thing so that he doesn't have to connect. But underneath, he's really scared.
Yeah, but right now you can help him. I mean, you've been where he's been. And look how you ended up. Confident, strong.
I had you. And you were totally comfortable around me. The HIV didn't scare you. Maybe that's what I need to do for him. I need him to know that it doesn't make him less than who he was. And that he can depend on me, just like I depended on you.
You tested negative for HIV.
Oh, thank God. Well, don't get too excited. I got to test again in 6 months.
That's right. And you need to complete the PEP protocol.
But you're over the first hurdle.